All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, and we say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, and we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostles elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. 2 down 24, which is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Judgment is around the corner. Much things are getting ready to take place. And I know, Jake, we tired, man. We tired of this place. We're tired of the bodies that we're in. We're tired of the sin that we've been going through because it's waxing old, man. Let's jump into this video. This video is in response just to go in on the fact, because I seen this video Apostle Elder Tahar posted about Armageddon can't come quick enough, okay? The end can't come quick enough. We're in a terrible place, man. All right, if you co-sign and you take the mark, that because it's the Most High's mark, it's the ultimate test to see if you're gonna shun evil, because evil means bad times. Esau is the epitome of evil, just like you have everything is dual. That's why everything is, you have hot, cold, you have light, darkness, you have fast, slow. This is the opposite. So if you have righteousness, you have to have great wickedness, because we have a society and a kingdom that's coming on the earth that's going to be ruled in utter righteousness. So there had to be a kingdom to mirror that's ruled in other wickedness, okay? Complete wickedness. That's the way to say it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this video. Hopefully they don't strike me, but I'm going to try to just play as much as I can of it to show you the times that we living in are perilous, and this is more proof that this place is Sodom and Gomorrah. We always touch on the fact of Sodom and Gomorrah was into that freakness. It was into that debauchery. It was into homosexuality. It was pushing that. But the one thing Sodom and Gomorrah had is that it mistreated the poor. That's why the same place coming back in the reincarnation is Sodom and Gomorrah by the actions that they're doing. Because we always bring out the facts about the alphabet movement and different things like that takes place here. But one of the main things the Lord judged Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah for was the way that they treated the poor. Hey, that was a wrap. But let's go ahead and play this video.
Disturbing scenes on our streets, triggering calls to the wave troubleshooters alleging patient dumping by local hospitals. Two different $2 million plus patient dumping jury verdicts recently in Kentucky caught our eye. But what really got our attention was where calls to our newsroom led us when we began following up on the complaints. This story begins December 1st at 5 p.m. with a phone call.
I'm gonna go a little bit right there.
Still in a soiled hospital gown and slippers, breathing hard under a blanket placed over her in 36-degree weather. Her stuff in a bag next to her. The employee.
36-degree weather. Now let's go right here.
Across the street, off the hospital property, the security guard.
There we go.
Were you in there as a patient?
Well, I needed to be a patient because I'm sick.
What's wrong with you?
I've got COPD. I got diabetes.
So they wouldn't even treat you.
The doctor talked to me for 1 minute.
And they told you what?
That I had to leave.
So this place. So the breakdown of the story is that this is a hospital, multi-million-dollar hospital. These hospitals gross millions, if not close to tens of millions each year off of because the word doctor means to doctor up. It doesn't mean to actually heal you. If you want to go to somebody going to heal you, you go to a physician. So we in Babylon, the average money. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because I don't want to make this long, but let's say average white family net worth in the U.S. Damn, this crazy. Made in health, the amount held by the typical family shown in the top panel among the white families was $285,000. Let's go ahead and let's try to let this soak in. It says shown in the top panel among white families was 285,000 in 2022. By comparison, the typical Asian family who we can split out in the first time in 2022 because of over a sample of the non-white group held 536,000, nearly twice. But the main point, and then look, typical black families, $44,000 was only about 15% of the typical white family. Okay. So they got it. Esau has it. Okay. Babylon has sent billions of dollars overseas in weapons, fundings, different things like that. So Babylon has it. Okay. It's not like they don't have the money to supposedly take care of their people. They just have, they don't want to do it, man. They want to spend money on other things. And that's a trick bag in itself. That's a test in itself. So the way that they treat Jake, the way that they treat the poor in this place, because that's what we're worried about. We're worried about the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And some of these homeless people you see that look like Edomites, they're Jakes. All right. They're just older Jakes that have been, pretty much hard up and catching the curses. All right. Curses of family being broken up, their loved ones not really receiving them. So guess what? The streets is where they go. All right. So the main point is talking about you Israelites, but Esau does this to his own people. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't give a damn. So why do you think that he will give a damn about you Jakes? It's all about money, 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 and it doesn't profit anything. This is one of the most richest countries and places to ever be on earth because why? It prints its own money. There's no limit to how much riches it can attain. In the ancient world, you had to have minerals. You had to have tangible things, gold, silver, oxen. You had to barter with things. You had to have vegetation. You had to have some kind of product that everybody needed, tangible things. Babylon gets its riches from printing out money out of thin air. That's what you call a scant measure, a false balance. That's why the Lord said a false balance is an abomination. So let's go ahead and get these precepts. I'm not going to make this long because the point will be hit in a few precepts and see. The Lord is going to judge this place for more than one thing. Not just the wickedness, the debauchery that it does, the other things the Most High is going to do because the Most High said, because people want to say, oh, they're atheists. And a lot of people I've heard, they say they blame God for the hard things that go on in the world. How could God allow such poverty? And the Most High ain't allowing it. There's plenty out here. That's like saying there's not enough water for everybody to drink. That's bugged out because the Most High is given plenty. This earth is a renewable resource in itself. It renews itself over and over again. OK, this is Ezekiel 16 and verse 49. It says, behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. OK, what's iniquity? Sin. OK, let's see if we can. Let's do Bibles. OK, perfect. This is in the NLT. It says, Sodom's sin were pride, gluttony, and laziness, while the poor and needy suffered outside her door. And it's not a coincidence that where did they dump those people? Outside of the hospital, off property. They didn't even go down the street. They literally are across the street from the hospital, laying in gowns, soiled in their belongings. They might as well have killed them without killing them. They didn't even think of, let me find a shelter for you to go to or somewhere to take you to. And they could even write off the fare or the Uber that they use. But they don't give a damn, man. So why would you co-sign and take a mark for a place like this? OK, let's see if the Amplified is on here. It might not be. OK, we're just going to go back to this. But let's read it in the King James. It says, behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom, pride, fullness of bread. And I just showed you the average white household is grossing damn near 300,000. OK, the abundance of idleness, which is you can worship anything here. You can be whatever you want to be, was in her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen. And what is the word there for strengthen? Let's go ahead and look that up. The word there for strengthen is what? Is chawazak. And it says to strengthen, prevail, harden, be strong, be courageous, be firm, grow firm, resolute, be sore, be strong, grow strong, prevail upon. So they don't help out the poor. That's pretty much what it's breaking down. To press, grow, sprout, grow. They didn't grow the hands of the poor. Make strong, restore to strength, give strength. That's what you see. They don't give a damn about the poor, especially you Israelites. That's what we concentrated on now. When it comes to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're third rate, fourth rate. You're not even a second rate citizen. They don't give a damn about you. So why would you co-sign? This is more proof for us to bet on the other side. Don't worry about what's going on here. Bet on the other side. Point blank serious. Point blank period, man. Serious and period. OK, and it says the abundance of idleness was in her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. OK, so let's do this. We're just going to go through these precepts. This is Genesis 13 and verse 13. And it reads, it says, and the Lord said unto Abram after that Lot was separated from him, lift up thine eyes and look from the place where thou art northward and southward and eastward, Salakia. 13, it says, but the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. So that's showing you another way that they were wicked and sinful, is not strengthening the hand of the poor, because we just read in Ezekiel 16 and 49, what was the sins of Sodom that the Lord was judging, just on top of the sodomitic activity. All right. They didn't strengthen the hands of the poor, just like we see now in the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. It says, and the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous. And what's the word grievous? Serious. OK, very grievous. Kabad or kawabad. And you got even right there, bad. Kawabad. OK, kawabad. And it says to be heavy, be weighty, be grievous, be hard, be rich, be honorable, be glorious, and be burdensome. OK, so the sins of Sodom have reached unto the Lord. That's why you're seeing the things taking place now. This place is finna catch holy hell, man. This is the judgment that's coming is going to be absolutely detrimental. The word you can't even find, the Lord is going to open up on this place because it's done enough. OK, this is Proverbs 14 and verse 31. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor. See, the wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous have hope in his death. Just like you see the story with Lazarus and the rich man, OK, which goes into you Israelites that have been at the lowest state. That's why it says the dogs licked his wounds. What's that talking about? That's going into these nations that have set up shops and set up different places for Jake to stumble at. Salakia. This is the book of 1 John 3 and 17. And it reads, it says, but whoso hath this world, Salakia, but whoso hath this world's good and seeth his brother have need and suffereth and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of Yahweh in him? So that shows you this place is godless. Godless, absolutely godless. They don't give a damn about you Jakes, man. All right. They're not worried about you Jakes. They're not trying to make sure you Jakes are taken care of. They're not worried about that. So the Lord is going to judge this place, man. When you see that video, it makes you angry. It gets you upset. But what are you going to do? You have to wait upon the Lord, man. All right. This is the book of Sirach 4 and verse 1. And it says, let me see. It ain't going to get it. Watch this. Let's get the NLT. Let's get King James. It says, my child, do not pervert the poor. Salakia, do not prevent the poor from making a living or keep them waiting in their need. Never give a hungry person any cause to resent or anger or anger. Do not add to the troubles of someone who is already desperate. If he is in need, do not put off giving to him. Do not refuse to help a beggar who is in distress. Do not turn your back on a poor person or give him any reason to curse you. If he become so bitter that he does curse you, his creator will hear his prayer. And now going back to you Israelites, that's why it says, what does it say in Revelations? It says you are poor, but you are rich. Okay. I know the blasphemy of them who say they're Jews and are not. Okay. So the Lord, we are the poor, we are the needy, and we cursing this man, just like in the spiritual that the apostle sent up curses on this man in that video. So the Lord is going to hearken unto that, man. All right. So we in the time of great judgment coming. Beautiful things are taking place. With that, I say, call halal, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Until next time, I say, Shalom.